I'm David Miller with your Solent Sports News. Cardiff City manager Neil Warnock contemplated quitting following the disappearance of new signing Emiliano Sala. The Argentine's player went off the radar when travelling over the British Channel and is yet to be found. Warnock's side travelled to the Emirates tonight as they play Arsenal, but he admitted his mental struggles over the past week.
It just opens everybody's eyes, whether you're involved with Cardiff or the family.
Well, I don't think anyone's
I think it makes you realise what a fine line life is all about, really. And you look in your own family and around, and that's why you've got to enjoy every moment.
The search was called off by authorities 5 days ago, prompting controversy, with people differing in opinion in whether this was the right decision. Even now, people are split on whether to continue the search or not.
They should keep on looking for a few more days.
Well, I don't think anyone is going to be alive after a week, unfortunately. So really, sadly, they've probably been searching for a body for the last few days anyway.
You think about the water temperatures. If they ditched in the sea, there's not going to be much chance of survival.
To be honest with you, there's loads of people that have gone missing and they've not done anything for them. So
to me, it's quite obvious what's happened, and I just think it's wasting money and resources. I think they've tried everything they can.
A week may seem a short time, but I think given the conditions, there's little chance of finding the guy alive.
The Premier League returns tonight with a full midweek fixture list. Several teams will be looking to get back on track after cup disappointment. Luke Sutcliffe gives us the latest.
Cardiff City are planning to honour Salah and pilot Ibbotson before their match with Arsenal tonight. The Bluebirds travel to the Emirates in need of points, looking to exploit Arsenal's defensive injuries. Bellerin, Koscielny and Socrates are all absent. Elsewhere, City look to keep up the pace at the top of the table with a tricky trip to Newcastle. Former Liverpool boss Rafa Benitez may be looking to do his old side a favour by slowing City's momentum in the title race. Across Manchester, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be looking to claim United's 9th victory in 9 games when they face Burnley. After their European adventure, Sean Dyche's side find themselves in danger, sitting 16th and struggling to rediscover last season's form. Fresh off their cup upset against Wimbledon, West Ham look to bounce back against fellow Europa League hopefuls Wolves. Molineux has been a fortress for the promoted sides, who themselves escaped a shock exit against Shrewsbury. Capping off the night, Huddersfield face Everton, whilst Brighton also travelled to Fulham.
Following the announcement of his retirement, Andy Murray has had resurfacing surgery on his hip. Murray ruled himself out of the Marseille Open, deciding to have further operations. The 31-year-old was defeated by Roberto Bautista Agut in the Australian Open first round, and admitted it may have been his last ever match. Hampshire's own Justin Rose has claimed his first victory of the season. The Hampshire native held off Australian Adam Scott to claim his 10th PGA Tour title at the Farmers Insurance Open. Rose believes that the early season victory now allows him to focus on other majors.
It just affords me some patience now. I don't have to chase points. I can work on my game. I can really build my schedule around the majors and just hopefully roll from here.
Cricket now, and the groups for next year's 2020 World Cup have been announced. Harry Pacey has more.
The 2020 Cricket World Cup will be held in Australia, with the tournament beginning in late October. Current holders of the trophy, the West Indies, will face a challenging group that includes #1 ranked side Pakistan, alongside Australia and New Zealand. Meanwhile, England have been drawn against India, South Africa and Afghanistan. Those 8 teams will battle it out to reach the semi-final stage of the competition, and will be joined by one of either Sri Lanka or Bangladesh, who will take part in a qualifier. The draw means that the ever-anticipated fixture of India and Pakistan will not take place. The tournament was last held in 2016, where England finished as runners-up. This time around, however, will be the first time that the nation's women's teams will compete in an identical competition in the same year and country. That side of the event will take place earlier in the year, but this time in February.
What does the future hold for Formula 1? Race organisers are worried about the lack of free-to-air coverage for the motorsport and where it is heading. 5 circuits contracts are up for renewal at the end of the season, including the British Grand Prix host Silverstone. A meeting will be held in London on Tuesday. That's all from us for now. I'll be back in an hour. Remember, you can keep up to date on our website, solentjournalism.co.uk.